Okay, it is currently 6 p.m. I just got back from training. I usually make these videos at 10 p.m. right before I go to bed, but I just had such an aha moment, such an oh shit moment when I was training that I was like, I have to talk about it. I felt this conviction, and so I'm here. And it's to not tell people what the fuck you're working on. I'll stop with the profanity right here, but just don't. Just don't. It is so easy and so dopamine boosting to go to the people closest to you, to people you barely know, and be like, yeah, I'm training for this. Yeah, I'm working on this. Yeah, I'm doing this. And when it falls on deaf ears, or ears that just don't want you to be doing better than them, holy negativity. Holy, it's joked about, you know? You might say you're training for something, and it's like they just shit on your idea, or they shit on your product, they shit on your training method, whatever it is, whatever it might be in your life. And when you express those thoughts, or those just what you're working on, to other people, and you get that negativity back, it shoots down your self-confidence, it shoots down your beliefs. And when you're working on something for a while too, it can really be demotivating when you have this idea in your mind, this thing you're working towards, and someone just crushes your whole system, or crushes the goal and says oh wow, that's not even worth it, oh that's a terrible idea, stuff like that. And I say this because I used to do it all the time. And I would say, oh, I'm working on this, oh, I want to do this. And I would tell people, and first things first, when you outwardly speak your goals, there's some sort of dopamine release in your brain that kind of marks them down as complete. So say it's, I want $1 million, or and you go up to someone and you tell them oh, I'm gonna be a millionaire, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and you explain everything, and you explain your goals and how you're gonna get there. Dopamine fucking I don't know how it works in your brain, but in your brain it will go, oh, I've already done these things, I don't need to do them, and that's just because you spoke it. And it's a different thing, law of attraction, speaking stuff into existence, versus just kind of the mental masturbation of telling people your goals. And I've spoken on this in video before, both the kind of dopamine release, but also just not telling people your goals or your dreams, because a lot of times people think they have your best interest in their mind, when in reality, very deep down, humans are very selfish creatures. And I think of this, even me, I love hearing about people's ambitions, people's goals, and all of that, and I'm 100% supportive. It could be what I think is the stupidest thing, and I'll get into this, but if they're passionate about it and they want to make it work, I'm all for it, okay? And on that very topic, I'm thinking on how even if someone is so close to you, they can still shoot down your ideas and your dreams, and it's unintentional. Say someone came up to me with what I thought, me personally, was the shittiest business idea. It was selling pens to some monks who only use pencils, or something like that. And in my mind, I'm wow, that is the shittiest business idea. And I don't even try and kind of contemplate their feelings, or how much time they've put into this. And they tell me the idea, and I'm immediately how the hell does that work, or something slightly condescending like that. And depending on the person, it could just crush their whole kind of idea and vision. And the thing is, what if this does work, and I'm just I have no knowledge about the business or any of that, and me, a complete outsider, speaking on something that I have no idea how it works. And in reality, if they tried and pursued it, it would 100% work. Or what if it didn't work, but they got the knowledge and the reps in, where the next thing they did would work, but because I shot them down, they didn't even get that first attempt and that first failure in the first place. And you just think, because I've told people very, very close to me, who I love dearly, about stuff I'm working on, and I find that if they don't have a personal connection, or have done the thing, or know a very lot about the thing, it is just not worth telling people, because they will shoot it down. And even though they swear, and in their minds they truly believe they have your best interest in their mind, it just doesn't work like that. And it's very brutal. And I try to be very cognizant of it, cognizant, one of those two words, but sometimes it just doesn't work like that. And I say this because I am working towards a shitload of things, okay? I want success so bad, and I have success. And I'm training for something, I'm building something, I'm I don't want to kind of give shit away, but like training for something, building something, working towards something, we'll say that, we'll keep it very generic. And I do stuff every single day. And if I told the wrong people about it, who I might think are the right people to tell about it, I just think that like my belief system, like I'm at a point of comfortability with myself, and I know what I want and what I'm trying to achieve, where it would not affect me. But I mean, deep down, like I know it would get to me a little bit if I told someone I like truly loved and cared about what I was working towards, and they kind of shut it down. And so yeah, this is not at a point of negativity that I'm saying all these things. It's like, don't trust anyone, don't do that. But it's like, be very aware that it is a kind of like mental masturbation thing to say these things out loud and then not do them because you already said them and you already think they're done, or just to tell the wrong people. And it turns out 99% of people are the wrong people to tell, okay? And on that point, I think that when you don't tell people, when it's bottled up and you really want to tell people because you're doing really well, or something's really frustrating, or you're just working so hard at something and it's bottled up and you really want to tell someone, but then you can't, that converts to energy and that makes you work on the thing even more. And I wish I'd said that earlier in the video, because holy shit, like that is real, okay? I have so much stuff in my life that if someone from the outside looked at it and like just looked in, they would laugh at it. They'd be like, why does he do these things? Like there's no need, like blah, 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 blah. But I know deep down that it is serving me. Like it might not work for them, but it works for me. These videos, they work for me, okay? Someone might look at them and be like, why the hell is he talking to the camera for 5 minutes every day about the most random bullshit? Like it makes him look like a fool online. Like who knows what it'll do like to his future. Like I know this works for me, okay? And for a lot of people, like they just don't get it on whatever you're working at. So holy hell, that was a lot of emotional kind of like build up towards this thing that I really wanted to talk about, and I'm glad I did. And oh, I wish I articulated this better. I wish I was at a point in my life where I was able to just get my thoughts out super clear and really kind of express like all of the emotions and all of what I really want to talk about in this video. But I hope I did an okay enough job. This is by far the longest video, but I've not had a lot of pauses. I've had some bad articulation, but it is what it is. I'm gonna end the video how I always do. If you're seeing this and you know me, say hi. If you're seeing this and you don't know me, say hi. Wow, I wanted to talk about that so bad because that happens in my life, and I see other people telling myself and other people about their goals and ambitions, and I kind of see that it doesn't serve them. And obviously when they tell me I'm the most supportive guy ever, you could tell me in my mind what I think, again, is the most bullshit thing ever. But if you're working towards that and you're passionate about it, I say go for it. And if I don't know the thing, I don't offer criticism. If I truly know the thing, I'll offer constructive criticism. And if someone approaches you with their dreams and their goals and their ambitions, and you can tell it's coming from their soul, you know, like treat that, like be gentle with it, okay? Be gentle. That's all. Wow, love that video. Little flex because I'm feeling big in the shirt. Thank you.